Alright, so we're going to be talking about the counting on strategy today. The counting on strategy is another way to add, but it's also getting you to think why the vertical method of adding, why it works, and why it's used more commonly than all these other methods that we use to add. So let's say your parents gave you $347 for your allowance and your grandparents gave you an additional $83. How much money do you have? Use the counting on strategy to solve the problem. So when we're using the counting on strategy, it can be used with the number line to solve it. Now, just like we were doing in class, you can start with either one of the numbers, 374 or 83. Doesn't matter. Now, one thing I can do is I can break up 43. What I can start with is I want to make this number easy for me. So I'm going to add the $3 because I can break up 83 to 80 plus 3. That will give me $350. Now, one thing I can do is I can break up 80 a little bit more. Because remember, I'm trying to make this easy for me. So now I can make that 50. Now I have $400. Right? Then, okay, so now I have $30 more there because I have $3, $50. 50 plus 3 is 53, and I need to count on plus 83. So now I go another 30, and now I have $430. But I want to make sure that I'm right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to count back from 430. So I'm going to just count back real quick just to make sure that I'm right. And I'm going to follow the same steps. So I'm going to count back $30. That's 400. If I'm counting backwards, I'm going back to where I started from. Then I'm going to count back another 50. Now I'm at 350. Then I'm going to count back another 3. And that is $347. And indeed, I have $430. Box my answer. And that's just a little bit on using the counting on strategy and a preview to the counting back strategy. So remember, make sure you go through, make up some problems on your own. Try those problems out, guys. Try them out. Work through this strategy. Make up problems. Make you about 4 or 5 problems. Try it out so that you can get that strategy in your head, and then you can still continue to see, oh, this is why this other concept, well, this is why this other technique works. That's the end of our lesson. Love, peace, and hair grease.